Hey, what's up everybody? My name is SuperXJJ and today we're gonna be reviewing the new patch notes for Hand of the Gods named Release the Kraken. Looks like we're gonna be getting Mercury this time. Okay, what's new? Bulwark, a Roman card. Your summoning stone cannot take more than 4 damage from a single source. Okay, this is really interesting, especially for those decks that, for example, use what's that name? Fenrir. That use Fenrir, that he gets incredibly strong, or for those really strong Hercules, or even against the New World deck. This is really great. Apparently you use it once and that's what it caps, and I'm gonna explain later why this is happening. Give the money. 3 mana, deal 3 damage. If you have less cards than your opponent, draw a card too. Okay. 2 mana, deal 2 damage. If this is the only card in your hand, deal 3 instead. Reconstruct, Roman, named to construct. Deploy 3 0-3 obelisk. Mercury, Roman. Oh, this is the exciting part. Is an epic card. Costs 3 mana, does 3 damage, has 3 health, and it has a war cry ability. Randomly deal 1 damage 3 times. So I'm guessing you summon him and he attacks 3 different things randomly. Okay, that might be good, but you know, random things are literally random. It's annoying to deal with them. Doesn't really work like you want it. The Kraken, legendary. 4 mana, replace your leader ability with the Kraken, spend 3 mana and deal 2 damage in a 2x2 area. So let me explain this. First is a legendary card. It's gonna be incredibly expensive. Costs 4 mana. It's not that bad. Replaces your leader ability with the Kraken. Spend 3 mana and deal 2 damage in a 2x2 area. So instead of you having your raw heal, you're gonna have the Kraken. So you spend 3 mana, which is more expensive, but you get to deal each turn 2 damage in a 2x2 area. So a cap of 4 people. You can damage 4 people with this ability. Okay. So these changes have been a little weird, but this part explains why. Wait till you see this. The game in general is changing almost completely. So this is really interesting. A core gameplay improvements. As Hand of the Gods moves further along in closed beta, we have made additional changes to the game board to make each decision more meaningful. Leaders now truly command their mythological armies and have been moved outside of the board to oversee the battle. We found having leaders that couldn't be redeployed once defeated introduced a number of many issues for players, such as the balance points between ranged leaders versus melee leaders, while also adding unnecessary steps in the flow of the game. That took away from the core gameplay elements in Hand of the Gods. In addition, the leader changes. We have removed a role from the game board and changed the primary objective of each match from defeating 2 10 health summoning stones to 1 25 health summoning stone. Okay, so Hand of the Gods change a lot right now. Let's review it. Review what I just said. Now you don't have a leader. You don't control it. You are the leader. The person playing the cards is you as Ra or Nuwa or whatever. You only have their passive and you can still use it the same way. So now we don't have this dilemma of I don't want to hit Ra because then when Ra heals himself, Sobek is gonna increase his health, you know, things like that. The interesting part is for Nuwa's deck, now I can always use it. No matter, since Nuwa won't be in the field, I can always use my passive, which makes it pretty strong. Makes it really strong. So it's gonna be interesting how the decks are gonna be changing now. Another thing, the exciting part, the part that changes almost the whole mechanic of the game. Now we only have to kill 1 summoning stone, and that summoning stone has 25 health, so it's more than each of the other stones combined. This means that the games are going to be either longer or shorter in a sort of way. And we have a row less, so less place to walk or less place to deploy troops. So things change. There's a big turn of events here. Turn timer. So from timers, instead of 90 seconds for each turn, it's 80. The pack opening, now you can see the pantheon and rarity. Speech bubbles. When using emotes, the speech bubble will now come from your leader and mouth instead of your leader ability. Select icon improvement. We have updated the coloration effect icons in game to be more clear. Ranked. Rank will temporarily be disabled as we look at the improved in ranked experiences. Okay, so we can't play rank for the moment. The location of player names icons have been moved to be under leaders. Okay. Interesting. Now the balances. Let's see what happened here. This is gonna be fun. Ranged units have their attack range reduced from 4 to 3. Okay, so every ranged unit. Interesting. So now we gotta remember that instead of 4 units, it's 3. Annihilation. We have ramped up the effects for this spell. Okay, no big deal. Anubis. We have improved the visual effects. No big deal either. Backstab. Now hit summoning stones. Banish. No longer requires the target to be used. What do you mean? So now you can waste it by accident? Is that what it means? Beacon of Hope. Reduce mana from 5 to 4. Bellona. Ability now applies to all units who were played this turn instead of only after the ability was used. This is great. This is so good because that was so annoying. Sometimes you summon something first before using her ability. That sucked. Okay, this makes sense. Blade Master now heals your summoning stone. Whoa. Oh, of course. Now you can't heal the leader, so now you heal the summoning stone. Bombard. Deal 2 damage. If you control 3 or more units, deal 4 instead. Okay. How was it before? I forgot. They should apply here the things that how they were before. Forgot how this one that worked. Book of the Death. Improve the visual effects. Cataclysm. No longer requires the target to be used. Okay. Charge. Increase mana cost from 1 to 2. Oh, thank you. That's really good. Cause that shit needed balancing. Cause that was ridiculous. Emperor's Health. Now applies to your summoning stone. Of course. Increase attack from 4 to 5. Ooh. I love this. Cause I mean, I love Fanway. So this is great. This is really good. Demo Isolation, reduce cost from 2 to 1. Guard, reduce cost from 2 to 1. Heavenly Agility, reduce cost from 1 to 0. Okay, so Heavenly Agility now is free. Infernal Cannon, increase health from 2 to 3. Thank you. That's really cool. Mercenary, now is based on your summoning stone. Scylla, health increase from 2 to 3. I've only played with Scylla once. And yes, I think she needed more health or something. Siphon Mind now deals damage to summoning stones. Wukong, improve the visual effects and bug fixes. Well, that's fine, man. Right now, I'm still downloading the. As you can see, what? That was weird. As you can see, I'm still downloading the update. So I'm gonna take this time to edit the video and put it on YouTube before I start playing. Thanks for sticking in. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.